And welcome back to the Hot Lap. We are talking Rally Finland and another really scary crash for Ott TÄNAK. Yeah, not particularly good. Here's one version of it, as you can see here. I'm just going to quickly press play from the crowd. And you can see he just goes and smacks right into the tree on Super Stage 3. Oh, I mean, the tree taking the brunt of it. Too fair play to the tree standing up. But the most important thing here is that Ott TÄNAK is okay, and his co-driver it appears to be okay. He was complaining of back pain, so I believe he was taken by the medical helicopter to hospital. I mean that's just nasty, isn't it? That's not good at all. Here's another view of it, which we'll get into as well. And here we go. I mean, into the tree. That is just absolutely shocking. But as you can see here, he is getting out. Either his co-driver or TÄNAK himself. The door opens. He gets out. Yeah, indeed. I mean, it's not good at all, is it? Dirtfish actually have the article here, and I might be able to share potentially a close-up of his absolutely destroyed car. I mean, there you go. That's the close-up of it. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely ruined. Thank goodness they make these cars as safe as they can be. Obviously, not safe enough. We lost Craig Breen, for example, not that long ago. And but thank goodness both of them are okay. I mean, yeah. So he crashed out on the third special stage of the Sector Rally Finland, denting his world championship. I think he's more than happy he's okay. That's more important than a world championship, but it could have implications on very much on that world championship. Now, TÄNAK had been lying 6th overall in what was Friday's opening stage this morning at the time of recording, but he crashed out just over a mile into SS3 Sarikas. I probably pronounced that wrong, but that was a brand new stage on the rally. Now, as you can probably see in the crash, he oversteered on entry to what was a right-hander, ran wide down a ditch, and it was kind of like the ditch that made him roll over, with the underside of the I-20 hitting a tree before coming to rest. It was the tree that stopped all the force. I imagine it would be very similar maybe to his was it Estonia, wasn't it, when he had that massive crash as well, rolling over and over and over, which arguably I think may have been better because it takes all the energy. That tree, it was a sudden stop with that tree, which understandably would have hurt, obviously, the co-driver's back and potentially Ott TÄNAK. But the incident led to a stage interruption, as thankfully medical crews were on stage to check both TÄNAK and Martin, the co-driver. Now, TÄNAK's been confirmed as okay, but the co-driver has been taken to hospital for further checks. Now, in a short statement, Hyundai said Ott and Martin went off the road on SS3 of Rally Finland. Ott is okay, however, Martin will be taken to hospital for further checks. We will provide more updates when possible. I'm assuming further checks. Hopefully, I mean, he's conscious and breathing, he's alive. I don't think his life is in danger or at the time, because we'd probably have another press release. But still, yeah, not particularly great. But once the stage resumed, Kalarov and Pira took the lead of his home rally by 0.8 by setting the fastest time. But we'll talk about that another day. I mean, the big one is Ott TÄNAK is thankfully okay after what was, goodness me, a really scary crash. I mean, in this one here, he's already flying. It is raining. I think you can just about see maybe parts of the rain, but there. And it's just the underside. It just looks so nasty. It's I'm just so happy that they're okay. I mean, here's the view. If I can make it, I'll make it really big. I'll make it as big as I can this time. This is the view from somewhere else, and as you can see here, let's just press play. He is. I mean, this is where he loses it. As you can see, he kind of like steers, and then he's basically perpendicular, 180 to the actual gravel, and loses it. I imagine maybe because it's a bit wet. And here, this is where he goes into the ditch. And as you can see here, he just spins, rolls over. At this point, he's been a passenger now for a couple of seconds, and then smack into the tree, which takes all the energy. That sudden stop, dare I say, as I said, had he just completely rolled and rolled and rolled, I reckon there's a fair chance. He would have been okay. But yeah, this is it. Look. Spins. Oh, nasty. Not. But thankfully he's okay. If you want to see more, give us a subscribe, give us a like. I'm not going to worry about too much because, you know, someone's been injured. But yeah, anything will keep you up to date if there are any changes, though, to either Ott TÄNAK, who's out of the rally. Maybe he'll be back on Sunday, I'm not sure, or his co-driver. Yeah, our wishes and prayers are most certainly with him for a full recovery. But let's hope he doesn't even need a recovery, shall we? Let's just hope it's checks. We'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.